Hello everyone and welcome to another review from savorpit.com. I'm the Master and today we are reviewing Warhammer 40k Space Wolf. This is a turn-based strategy game that is actually a port from mobile, so we are not starting very good, but we will do an objective review as always. I just don't like personally ports from mobile, but we can get over it and see how it is. So, in this game, you are commanding a unit of the Space Wolves chapter, a well-known chapter in the Warhammer universe, if you're familiar with, against the Word Bearers. The Word Bearers are none other than the Chaos Space Marines. If you're not familiar with Warhammer, the Chaos Space Marines are Space Marines who have betrayed the Emperor and have now joined the forces of Chaos, and the gods of Chaos such as Lanesh, Zenkt, and so on. So, and we have to engage a series of missions against these guys for now. So, how does it work? There is campaign. There are 3 campaigns formed by various missions. I am still at the first. I've done a couple of missions right now, and I'm on the 5th. I think it's a good time to make a review because I already covered the mechanics. Basically, each mission, you can see, has one primary objective and optional objectives, which will reward you additional cards and materials for crafting, as you can see here, and experience points. So, how does the actual system work, the gameplay system? Basically, this game is based on cards. You see these cards here? You can compose your deck made of these cards, which are of various types, such as movement, consumables, weapons, and so on. As you can see, there are a lot of different types. This is more detailedly explained in the tutorial. Right now, just know that weapon type cards can be used either as movement or use. Like if you want to move, you have to use a movement card. If you don't have a movement card, you can use a weapon and discard it for movement, or you can just use the weapon if you need to. Weapons are usable right there, or you can equip them and then use them. Equipped weapons are generally more powerful, but you need a turn to equip them, and they have limited ammo. But you can reload them with other equipable weapons, if the type is compatible. Then there are flamers, bolters, melt guns, power hammer, power spears, chainsaws. All the weapons of the Warhammer arsenal are here with a very broad spectrum. But basically there are ranged and melee with different effects basing on rarity and type. There are 5 rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. How to obtain these cards here? You obtain them from either boost packs on the right. The boost packs are awarded in some missions or with some challenges, or you can buy them from 3.5k metal, which is not really worth it, because with 150 you can craft a random card. As you can see, the crafting is of various types. Each type will have the chance to reward a better rarity, but it will cost a lot more. I just go with the simple one because since it is all random, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I just use this one, and you can also I also got 2 legendaries from this one, the simple one, even if the probability is very low. Since it's always a game of chance, why use the thing that costs more? Just use the cheaper one, I said. So you click here. I don't have the materials now, but if you click here, it will give you a random card. Then there is the Armory, which is the outfit selector for you and your team. There are 3 types of armor: Scout, which is light, more mobile, better range, distance fighter. The power armor, which is in the middle between Scout and Terminator, it has good health, good mobility, good range, and overall good health. It's a jack of all trades. And then there is Terminator armor, which is the heaviest one. It has defensive capabilities. It is basically a tank. It is much slower in movement, but can withstand a lot of damage. Regenerates armor passively if it has no armor. With the skills below here, by doing missions, you get these points. You can upgrade these skills. You see, defensive stance, defense. It is a tank, basically, which also can deal a lot of damage if it can actually move fast enough to reach the battle in time. Okay, then there is your squad. Your guys, you can also upgrade with the same skill points you upgrade your character with. I did not upgrade my companions yet. I have just upgraded my main character, so they are all level 1. When you unlock the skills below, they will get a level, and they will sorry, mistaken. They will get levels eventually with missions if they get alive at the end of a mission. They will get experience, so levels, so you will unlock abilities with levels. Unluckily, many of them often die. Yeah, you can also fuse cards to get better ones, because each card is a level. As you can see here, for example, I could fuse 2 of these to get these, which has more damage and accuracy. No, same accuracy, but more damage. And so on. You can get better cards, as you can see, by fusing 2 of the same rank in a better one. Yeah. Then I think this is all for as far as the system is concerned. Okay, let's do a mission. Let's make a blind mission. There is Bloodthirst. I haven't done this one yet, so let's go and see how it is. Okay, I'll select Scout, Terminator, and a normal power armor Space Marine. So to have a balanced squad. Medium difficulty is alright. And let's go. Since it doesn't give any better reward for hard difficulty, and the enemies are just more sponges, I didn't want to play it. Basically, this is the combat part of the game. You have the fatigue. The fatigue is like the action point system. Basically, this timer icon is the fatigue level. Each action gives you fatigue, like 10, 15, 9, 6, and so on. You have 2 action points at one turn. In one turn you can do 2 actions, always. But the more fatigue your actions cost, the more you will have to wait in the initiative here to have another turn. Basically, if now I get I play this one and this one, I'll get 25 fatigue. It means enemies have 8, so I'll have to wait a lot. I'll go to the bottom of the initiative order and have to wait a lot to get another turn, because I used things that require a lot of fatigue. This is armor. Armor is maximum 3, and if you have armor and you are hit, it will decrease by 1, but reduce the damage by a lot, so having armor is good. What shall we do? We have against Berserker, mutant thing. They look like cultists. Alright, I'll use this one to get defense. 3 defense if you have more than 90% health. Yeah, there is also these on cards, the chain. The chain means that it is a special effect that triggers when a condition is met, like chain 40% damage to targets with armor. If I shoot a guy with 1 armor, like this guy, I will do 40% more damage. Or like this, Overwatch 70%. It means if an enemy comes to my range, my guy will automatically shoot him for 70% of this weapon damage. As you can see, there is also a rather complex system of effects that, if are combined the right way, can result in pretty powerful combinations. It's a quite tactical game in this aspect, but also it lacks tacticity in other fields. Like, there is no cover system in this game. There is no cover. Like, I don't know, if you have played XCOM, you know there is cover there. No, there isn't here. There is only armor, as far as defense is concerned. And there is also no accuracy dependent on characters. The accuracy is given by weapons. As you can see here, 75%, 78%. The accuracy is dependent on weapons, and better level weapons, these medals represent level, mean you can have better accuracy also. I'll keep this one. No, this one for now will be fine. You can see I kept it 18 fatigue now. So let's right. Let's turn up the volume a bit. Yeah. Wait. All right. Oh, nice. I'm done with this. Once you use your card, they go back in the deck, and you can draw them again when you are out of cards or play a supply card. So basically, you know that if you use a card, you won't see it very soon again. Are these rogue traders or something? No, they are chaos cultists. Strange cultists. Never seen ones made like that before in Warhammer games. But hey, whatever. Being a mobile port, this game has not really good graphics, so there's a bunch of them. Also, 32. Yeah, it means in this match there are 32 enemies. Oh yeah, didn't his Overwatch activate? Oh well. Nice. RNG does play a big role in this game. I mean, random generation, miss and hit chances are totally random, as far as I can tell. Run away, boy. can't use medkits on allies. This is real shit. Nothing good. Eh. Oh, thank you. The fact that in this game what you can do and can do is decided by cards and cards alone, the cards you draw, while enemies have standard equipment of cards. I mean, each enemy, as far as I can tell, has cards and has only those, like they have 6 cards, right? The enemy doesn't discard them, doesn't change them like you do, but they have those, and those they have always. That guy, for example, he always has the same melee weapons, the same cards, and he uses them endlessly. This also applies to enemies with healing. If they have healing, they can heal every turn, while you have to wait to get healing from the deck. And this is really unbalanced and fucking bullshit, if you allow me the term. Because while you are tied to random and to luck, both in hit chances, but this also for the enemy, and cards you draw, the enemy is not. The enemy has default cards for each of their characters, and they'll stick to those. As far as I can tell, it's like this. So while you are influenced a lot by luck, like I have a guy which is dying. Oh, now I need to draw a medkit from my inventory or he will die. The enemy has not this problem. The enemy can just say one of his character is support. Well, he can just use the skill, because the default skill for that class is healing, while for my class is not. I have to draw it. You understand? Yes. And this is really, yeah, some bullshit, in my opinion. But let's continue. Okay, I've cleared them, finally. Also, the fact that you have to sacrifice weapon card to move is kind of bullshit. Because what sense does it have? It's just to increase the random chances you already have, the gamble you already have with all the drawing cards and stuff. Some design choices of this game are really ridiculous. Also, well, being a mobile game, I don't expect, but graphics, I have to say, is not that bad for a mobile game. I don't know really what are the standards nowadays because I don't game on mobile, but well, it's decent at least. At least they have the colors and the emblems and the decorations right mostly, which is more than I can expect from a Warhammer franchise game nowadays. Oh, we have Chaos Bastion. Oh yeah, there's a Chaos Outpost. Yeah. Oh yeah, this crates, if you get them, they'll give you increased reward. Reach the temple entrance. Is this the end of the mission? The temple entrance. So I'll just have to reach it. Oh, interesting. Maybe it will actually work. Oh, he has a last cannon. Four. Ah. Also, another gimmick you can do is this. You just send one of your units forward, like I'm sending this wolf because it's a summon and I don't care if it dies. You trigger the spawn of all these enemies here and they will try to kill you, so I'll just do this now and funnel them here on this lodge. So I'll basically uh, trigger the spawn of all these enemies and funnel them here while I have my guys positioned for a better advantage. It's a stupid gimmick, really, because if the enemies had any sort of artificial intelligence, they would go and stay there because they would just understand it's not a good idea to go against a already positioned group. But no, they just charge at you blindly, which in Warhammer Universe is a thing, but I don't think they did this because it's Warhammer Universe where everyone charges mindlessly, mostly, except the Tau. They just did it because the artificial intelligence just move in range and then shoot, which is really poor for a tactical RPG like this. Well, if you can call it RPG, tactical squad-based turn-based game. Yeah, you see, they give buffs to their allies, healing over time and stuff, and that guy, I already encountered this enemy before. He can just spam it every turn, while you cannot. They also have this ability to inflict fatigue on every shot, which is really good. Just position here. Is the range of this thing pretty good? I don't need this right now, so let's go here. I'm off. Yeah, it works. As I triggered all these enemies, they will just come for me, I think. Or not? Well, they kill him. He served his purpose. Yeah, you see, balanced. Yeah, I'll just be going now. Would be nice to have some flamer. But hey, it's random. Disappear. Oh yeah, then there is. Yeah, really, this game I still have how many? These 3 plus 11 enemies to face, and my team is already fucked up because there is no cover system or anything. They get armor every turn while I do not, because I don't have the items, because it's random. And they also get healing and buffs every turn, or almost every turn, while I do not. As you have seen, they all have 1 armor, 2 armor, 3 armor. I have 1 armor on this guy because it gets it passively, but on the other guys I don't have armor, so they get shredded every turn. The enemy also has overwhelming numbers, and weapons as good as at least as mine. So how are you supposed to win this without cover systems or reinforcements or whatever? I am not in the know. Probably the way to win this is to have some fancy legendary cards. And I have to notice this game is not free. This game is you have to pay for it. Oh yeah, microtransaction system at its finest. You see how rarer cards just fucking shred enemies, while worse card does do nothing? Yeah, that's microtransactions for you. Or you can just grind, I suppose. Sniper Elite, Warhammer Edition. How the fuck did they do 3 actions in 1 turn? Perfect. Yeah, more balance. Oh, look. Yeah, I knew it. Ah. Yeah, and that was Warhammer 40k Space Wolf for you. A fucking bullshit mobile port with no place on PC gaming. Another failure of the brand franchising. Games Workshop should just pull off the franchise for all developers except like two of them. And that was all. See you the next review. Don't buy this crap.